Hi, I'm Mike, and this is Our Wyoming Life.
Coming up on Our Wyoming Life, triumph and tragedy as calving season gets into full swing and a dying cow requires an emergency C-section. Then, we discover a mystery calf, no mom, and no Amber Alert. And later, we check in with our premature calf Gunther and his mom, 80. Spring has sprung on the ranch, and calving season starts today. Well, actually, today is the first official day of calving. 9 months ago, we put the bulls in with the cows, and the bulls did their thing, and now these single moms are just waiting to have their calves. So begins my job of checking the cows. Every couple of hours during the day and every 4 hours at night, I will be scouring every inch of our 400-acre home pasture looking for new calves. Cows that are close to calving, and cows and calves that might be in trouble. First, we feed. We will continue to feed the cows hay for another few weeks until the grass comes in a bit better. And it helps us out during calving because it tends to draw the cows in. Cows that have calved, or are close to calving, will tend to stay away, which is a signal to us that we need to go out and check them. Then it's off in the gator. The gator is a great tool for checking cows. I have all my equipment with me, move quickly and quietly, and the best of all, I'm out of the weather. I have a path I usually follow when checking cows. It allows me to check every nook and cranny that the cows love to hide in. Rolling hills make it impossible to even sit on a hilltop and see all of the 400-acre home pasture, so we have to search. At night, it can be even harder because our searchlight can only reach out so far. The first thing we are always looking for is cows that are off by themselves. Cows like privacy, I guess, when they're calving, so they will usually travel quite a ways away from the herd. Usually. But there is always the exception. As we find calves that have just been born, we tag them, and we make sure they can get up and walk. Then, we make sure they can suck from their mom, as that first milk, called colostrum, is very important to a little calf's development. It contains proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, along with antibodies that fight disease-causing agents such as bacteria and viruses, and without it, there is little chance that a calf would live past just a few days old. As we continue to check the cows, we also look for things that are out of the ordinary. This cow is suffering from bloat. Bloat is simply a buildup of gases in the cow's rumen, or the first chamber of the stomach. Bloat is caused by gases released from plants breaking down, and some plants create a foam that doesn't allow the cow to belch off the gas like they normally would. The resulting pressure pushes up against the heart and the lungs and can kill a cow in as little as 15 minutes from symptoms onset. This cow is gone, but since I don't know how long ago she passed, it's worth trying an emergency C-section to save her calf. This close to calving, there's always a chance that her calf may be viable, and if there's a chance, I'll take it. Because of the bloat, I must first relieve the pressure in her abdomen, then cut along her left side until I can reach in and find the calf, removing it from the amniotic sac and freeing it from its mother. Unable to ascertain any signs of life, I load the calf into the gator and head back to the barn, where I have the tools to hopefully be able to save this calf's life. Aaron joins me for this emergency, and we clear the calf's airway and attempt to deliver breaths, but to no avail. The calf is dead, and probably didn't have much of a chance. The same pressure in its mom that stopped her heart and lungs from working probably pressed against the calf also, cutting off his supply from his umbilical cord. It's sad, but definitely a lesson that anything can happen at any time. Cows lose their calves all the time. It's nothing to go out and check cows and find a mom, searching all over the place, running up and down fence lines, and sometimes it's my job to reunite them. It's not hard, but it can be frustrating at times. What's even more frustrating is when a mom doesn't want her calf. Occasionally, you will find a calf lying all by itself. Usually, I consider myself lucky. No mom cow here to yell at me as I check out her brand new baby, and you can get the tag on and get on with your day. The calf looks healthy, and she runs away to find her mom. But when I come out again a few hours later and find that calf again with no mom and all alone, I start to get worried. She seems to be heading towards this cow, but something's not right. Now, this cow is a first-time mom, and it could be that she just doesn't know what to do. So I decide to give them just a little bit more time and see what happens. After another hour or so, we head back out and find the calf laying all by herself again. And no adult supervision. Who lets their calf just go off on their own when they're only a few hours old? The calf is a little lethargic, so it's worth the time to bring her into the barn, get the calf some food, and then bring in mom and put them in a corral with each other for some forced bonding. Yeah, she's kind of cuddly. I really hope she doesn't poop in the gator. As we arrive back at the barn, first we check the calves' temperature, which is fine. Maybe a little high, but it's nothing to be worried about, as cows' temperatures usually run between 100 and 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Because we don't know if this calf got any colostrum, I'm going to give her an injection of all the antibodies that she would receive from colostrum. Then we'll mix up a colostrum supplement for her and feed it with an esophageal tube, delivering the nutrients directly into her belly. Then it's time to put her in a stall and go get her mom. And as I bring the cow in, I'm noticing that she doesn't look like she's had a calf from this end. So the first thing we're going to do is put her in the head chute and check and see if she's actually had a calf. By palpating or feeling from the inside of her rectum, I can feel a calf inside her still. So she's not had a calf, and our mystery calf is even more of a mystery now. Here's my best guess on where she came from. Earlier today, within about 100 meters of where I found our mystery calf, another cow gave birth. I tagged the calf and sent them on their way, not thinking about it. There is a chance that cow might have had twins and didn't realize it. She stayed with the calf that came out last, and that's the calf that I found with her. The first calf was left laying where it fell. No matter how it happened, we now have a bum calf, or an orphan. We will feed her with a bottle 4 times per day and take care of her every need. Keep in mind, this is how Bambi got started. Almost 3 weeks ago, Gunther was born very premature. He weighed about 40 pounds when I found him, as compared to a regular calf, which would weigh anywhere between 75 and 100 pounds. His body temperature was falling when I brought him in from the cold, and he could have died. But we got him in the calf warmer, got some medicine in him, and within a few days, he gained almost 6 pounds. Gunther is still living with his mom, 80, in the corral behind the barn, and they both seem happy as can be. He loves when company comes to see him. He runs, he jumps, and he couldn't be more excited. I haven't weighed him again, but I would say that he's gained another 10 pounds or so already. He's healthy and happy, and he's here, and that makes us all happy. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me and the calves today. Life around here can be tough. Sometimes you need a thick skin. Other times you just need a stiff drink. No one told me that it would be easy. But then again, nobody told me I'd have my hand shoved up a cow's ass either. The good, the bad, and the downright disgusting. It's all here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. We love hearing from you guys, and we answer every comment and question we get. As always, have a great week, and thanks for joining me in Our Wyoming Life.